Shmoopy Daddy streaming experience. I'm your host, as per usual, Shmoopy Daddy. In case it's the first time you're watching the stream, the VOD, or the video up on YouTube, I'm a monthly Hearthstone Wild Legend player, typically hitting Legend first of the month, and after that I goof off. And when I goof off, I tend to play your decks, and I intend to continue doing that tonight with a little bit of a twist. Tonight, we will have an exclusive interview and co-op with the current rank 1 Legend player for our format, one Thomas Carter, who got there with his own homebrewed XL Huhuran Hunter. And so we will see exactly what went into the final and 6th version of his list, where the pressure points were on the deck building, as well as a little bit of basic gameplay so you get an idea of how to play the deck. So I'm very excited for that tonight, as well as playing the usual crap you guys give me. So that's exciting. So let's start with this, and then we'll ping some Discords, and I'll queue up a game, and we'll start goofing off.
Sylvanas versus Sargeras.
When did you want
Victory
to,
for the Forsaken.
when did you want to do the thing? I'm just pinging Discords, 1 second. Oh, I wanted Tavish in here. Oh no, Tom, go up! Great. It's gonna be great. It's not the best thing about this.
I see you've brought I see you've brought guests.
My greetings, Squid mode. Man, Raxius just knows the pressure points. Raxius knows the pressure points.
The moment is upon us.
That's because the mic wasn't on.
Vengeance is near.
Can you hear me now? That's always fun. What do I want? Fuck it. Oh, it's infinite mana. God, imagine back in the day when I used to do it all through my,
Push the attack.
Ew, I used to do it. I used to do it all through my mic up top. Hello, Beer and Tunes. Star Shooter could be unironically 2 mana, possibly. Altar of Fire? I hardly know her.
Your wish is my suggestion.
Oh, you're gonna break it. You're gonna break her. All right. I'm okay with, I think, getting rid of the on the hunt. Well, or let's do the on the hunt. Those fucking viewers? What viewers? How's it going, Silver? Hey, Evan's door. Oh no! All of my cards! My very important card. He's definitely like thinning my deck for me. I guess the Celestial Shots are a little bit sad, but like, what if I just...
Push the attack.
Okay. Now let's do this. That's... He doesn't know? Who doesn't know? I don't know? No sing-along, buddy? Smodge? I mean, get wrecked, idiot. I don't think you need sing-along, buddy, honestly. No! I'll probably toss out Flare. We have so much fuel. We have an unreasonable amount of fuel.
A black arrow.
Do we need... Do we need the Dragon Bane? Probably not. It's probably nice to have, though.
For all I've given, I my reward.
A black arrow.
You'll need to run faster than that.
They probably run the thing that brings back the undead, right? Probably. Got in my first creator drama today. Somebody finally rose to the bait. Somebody finally got baited by Flare. Foolish, foolish. Even it's kind of base, I'm starting to hate Egg Hunter. I knew I'd fucking hate it. I knew I'd fucking hate it. What is happening? Why are you over there, bro? Blood? Why are you over there? Yo, home slice. Yo, Hearthstone, you alright? There you go, Alright, he came to hang out. Figured it out. I think I can get him from here, so I kind of have to wait until until I get my Dragon Bane. Yeah, people are running a lot of bad lists. I think Tom's list is probably the best list. Tom, are you good for coming on soon? After this game, maybe? Tom's list good list. I 1000% agree. I think Tom, you're good for that? Okay. Maybe we do this. Why not? Just not the Dragon Brain. We lose our shot! Oh, what are we gonna do? Okay, I actually get a little bit closer to the dragon.
You cannot hide.
Ooh, that's good. Dude, where's the fucking Dragon Bane? It's actually insane. It's actually insane. Respect the Diamond Rin, I suppose. Dragon Sane? Any dredgers? I don't have any dredge, I don't think. Dude, I don't have... Bro, you could take it. I don't have anything. Stretch the top of these nuts on your chin. Oh, did we? Didn't we have lethal? Did we? I don't think we had lethal. We did? Ah, well, I mean, listen. Since when are you interested in me actually finding lethal, chat? Come on. Come on. Be fucking serious here. Be fucking serious.
A black arrow.
When did it ever matter? When did it ever matter whether or not I could find lethal or not? That's not what you're here for. You're not here for good Hearthstone.
A black arrow.
If you were here for good Hearthstone, you'd watch a different Hearthstone. Probably watch a different content creator. Alright. We'll pause this. Tom, I'll go hop on VC Uwu. We'll see how it all sounds on OBS. Probably sounds fine. I probably sound like shit. And we'll go from there. Oh, he's already in at VC Uwu. I'm joining. Hello, Tom.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I cannot hear Tom, but I know Tom is speaking. Let me go to my settings. Voice and video. Not default. Go through my speakers. Okay, now let's see if I can hear Tom.
Hello.
Hello, Tom. All right, I'm gonna pump you up a little bit and see if that.
Yeah, you can go to Discord directly and click on my name and move the slide. Yes.
You are now on 200 volume.
Amazing.
Okay, and that's not gonna change. That's not gonna change the OBS part, right? So like you should sound pretty much the same. Just say words
I
for a
have
second.
no idea.
No, I think you sound fine. All right, cool. So I am here currently with the rank 1 of our NA Wild Hearthstone, Thomas Carter, who came up with the perfect 40 card list of who ran Hunter. Tom, this is if I get this right, this was the 6th version of this deck that you went through.
So on my deck tracker it says 4.3, I think. Yeah, it says 4.3, but the deck tracker broke midway, so I'm pretty sure that it must be the 6th version. I went back and forth with a couple cards as well, so yeah.
Okay.
I played a lot of games.
How many do you have? Do you have an idea of how many games it is off the top of your head with this version?
Yes, with the current version or the full climb.
Let's just say current version.
Yes, the last version I think it's 20 games actually.
Okay.
It's really small.
Okay, the latest version's just 20 games. All right, so I think the first, I think there's going to be a lot of videos on this. I think you're going to have just the main content creators do it. You know, I don't even know if Martian's done one yet, but I'm assuming like Martian, Raffle, Dane.
Oh, Raffle, yeah, Raffle already made a video, and I found a little comment that said, oh, actually the deck, someone has a version. Tom, he ranked 1. I was like, damn, I think that I didn't make my tweet yet. Like, they know my name. Wow.
Well, I know Sadisi hit something similar. So like I like I think he hit rank 1 and then sat on it, if I recall.
Yeah, but it said Tom, not Sadisi.
Oh, was that who it was? Okay, I thought it was Sadisi for some reason.
No, it named me particularly Tom.
Oh right. Oh, he said you hit. He said you hit rank 1 with it, but you hadn't hit it yet. Got you. Okay. Oh,
no, I had hit it, but I didn't make the tweet. I think.
Oh, got you. Okay, I get it now.
They had the ladder, or they had the inside
How
info.
did he know? How did he know?
Right.
So
and I had to switch to my other YouTube account, which is Tom Carter, and I made a comment like because they said, "Oh, Tom plays on Asia," and I was like, "No, I play on A." And they were like all sweaty, like, "Oh, hi, Tom." on the comments.
That's cute.
That was really funny.
You got him a bunch of engagement just from people being like, "Hi, Tom." So I think I think a bunch of people are already going to be making like a video basically reacting and like gameplay of the list and whatever. So what I think I want to do is like something a little bit different. I want to talk about the deck building behind it, because this thing was a god awful mess coming together, I think and that's like kind of an understatement. Just like watching how many permutations and how many things people tried and how many bad lists are out there. So let's just start with some of your brave choices, and I think your list is the best list, and like you have been the lodestone, the guiding star, the player that I've basically been following the closest making this list because I think I have really synced up and enjoyed your choices. So let's start with like I think the first big one you made. Can you talk about why you went XL with it?
So the reason I went XL was mainly two reasons. Um, Originally, when the deck was 30, it ran Mad Scientist. I think it's the name of the secret minion,
Yep.
the 2/2.
Yep.
An explosive trap. And I was like, no, I need something else to help me deal with aggro. Aggro is really an issue here. And I was like, you know what? 10 HP sounds really good against aggro.
Yeah, sure.
And the deck also has a couple patches in it. But the thing is that it doesn't work like Big Priest. Big Priest would love to have Renafall in it. Maybe.
Right.
No one plays Big Priest.
Right.
But the problem is it's a minion. But here we have specific tutors for everything that we want to have. So I said, Renafall is not a beast, you go in.
Right.
And in it went, yeah.
So just real quick, just to clarify, just for people watching who aren't sure what you mean by patches, like we have the Moknathal Lions and we have the Princess herself. You never want to draw those. Like drawing those is bad. We even run Sir Finley's Sea Guide in part to shuffle them back in part to dig for a better hand. But part of his function is like, oh hell yeah, we can send this back into the deck. You don't want to draw those minions because you want to keep popping them off of egg. And so
yes, and I even managed to take a couple Shudder Shamans to fatigue almost.
Oh wow,
like
really?
3 cards left on the deck. Yeah, because they are XL and I'm also XL, and I can shuffle my patches back in the deck, and
You
they
could do
couldn't
like the
live
little
with that.
Yeah, you could do like the little
Yeah.
fatigue shuffle where you just you send a bunch of stuff back in, and then it's like, oh look, I got another 10, 20, I got another 8, 9, 10 cards for fatigue. Sweet. So that was I think that was a brave inclusion. I think you were the first person I saw to go XL with it. And again, the idea of like, it's pretty easy to tutor for the pieces that we want, but having the extra HP and not drawing the cards that we don't want to draw, reducing that chance made a lot of sense to me. And so I wanted to point that out as like pretty cool deck building where like, hey, here's a case where like we are actually leveraging the positives of the additional cards in the list, which I thought was cool. Can we talk about the meat wagon?
We sure can. First, I would like to answer Flair because I saw a question here on the chat. Did you try Sphere? No, because Sphere is bad. You don't want to shuffle things back in your deck. You run tradables. It's a slow card. I do nothing with it, and I have 2 other weapons which are much better, and we can talk about those later.
Sure.
Sphere is bad. It's not a meme deck. It is actually a good deck now.
Yeah, I've seen some versions that do run Sphere, but like and again we'll talk about the True Aim Crescents. I feel like True Aim Crescent is so good. Like you half the time you're getting maybe one filtered draw, and I feel like when you're running Sphere, you're almost accepting whatever the top deck is a lot of the times because like otherwise if you don't, you're running the risk of allowing one of your things you're supposed to filter from slipping through. So it's awkward and weird and bad, kind of like you were saying.
Yeah, and also again the idea here is that one of the first changes, as you will mention, is making it XL, and Sphere doesn't have any attack. It has a 0 attack weapon.
Yeah.
So I do nothing against aggro. I just play a Sphere and I perish, which
Yep.
I don't like.
We don't like perishing, no. All right, can people beat the meat wagon? Can we beat the meat? What's going on with the meat wagon?
The meat wagon. So the meat wagon actually, I don't know where it came from. I think, and this is going to sound bad for some, but I think that I saw it featured on a list that Mark MCKC was running.
Okay.
And I was like, I cannot believe. Is there something behind that? Let me give it a try. Give me 1 second. Um, because the issue again was when I made it 40, I was like, okay, now I have a bunch of spaces that I need to fill in,
Yeah.
and I want to tutor my cards.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't want blind draw. The problem with the deck is that if you have blind draw, you draw the things you don't want to draw. And Midwagon is such a niche card. It has such a specific synergy in this deck altogether with so many cards. It just makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's true. It's true. And like again, its main function being to pull out the zero attack mystery egg. We've done this before with like something like Frog Shaman, right? Like I know Labore famously with his like giants like overload shaman was
Right, but the
was
thing
doing
is
stuff
that
like that. Yeah.
right, but the thing is that Shaman didn't have a really good way to destroy their own meat wagon.
Mhm.
And the problem is that once you destroyed your meat wagon, you probably used a spell, and you wanted to have the spell for the frog.
Right.
The quote unquote problem here is that meat wagon gets discounted by another hunter card, not accessible to Shaman, which is I don't remember the name, the 1 mana spell.
Carrion
that's
Studies.
There, Carrion Studies. There we go. And you can also discover it from me, which I've done plenty of times, which is super tilting for my
Yeah,
opponent,
it's
but that's-
goofy. I did that the other. I did the other day. I was like, oh, there's a meat wagon. Cool.
And you can kill your meat wagon with the Devouring Storm, Play Dead, the Truem Crescent, which again is one of the reasons it's there.
Yep.
You trade and you do the goofy thing. And not only it gets discounted by Carrion Studies, it also gets discounted by Timeline Accelerator,
Right.
which is a new card. Was not there back when we did the thing with Shaman.
True.
So suddenly you can have on turn 4, instead of just dropping a mid wagon, you have a 1 mana mid wagon, and you have Play Dead, and you go from there.
That's pretty sick. That's
And
pretty sick.
if you draw, even if you drop it on 4, you sometimes have the Huhuran in hand, which is not ideal, but you can use the Huhuran on the
curve.
the mid wagon.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and suddenly you have an egg, and they if they kill the egg, they give you a free thing.
Yeah.
If they kill the mid wagon and you have the other egg on the deck, now you have another egg, and they are going to give you another free thing, and it just snowballs from there.
Yeah.
And another card that is good, and the reason we have mid wagon, is 9 lives. If they kill the mid wagon, they deal with the egg, and let's say that they deal with a follow up of a free thing. You just play 9 lives for the mid wagon, and you pull the second egg. And you have your spells, you have your free things that you got from the egg that they killed, and you go from there.
And you start
so
popping
you
off.
had no board. They managed to deal with the whole thing. And the funny thing is that 9 lives does not care if the minion was silenced, as long as it died.
Right. So that can save you too, as far as like, oh, my meat wagon got silenced. As long as you get it dead, you can
Right.
still go find the thing. That's cool.
Exactly. So it happened plenty of times where the mid wagon just gets silenced. Doesn't matter because you have 9 lives and it says the death rattle minion that died. Condition unspecified. And you go from there.
Cool.
Another card, which was actually the latest iteration, the latest version, is Doggy Biscuit, which I also want to mention.
Dude, I was gonna
here,
bring up
since
the
we're talking
doggy biscuit.
about
The doggy
yeah.
biscuit is so inspired, actually. Having like, I hadn't played it your version with doggy biscuit yet, and then I started playing. I was like, oh wait, this makes a lot of sense.
I was on it. I was thinking about it. That was my actually 39-40 card for at least the last 50 games, I want to say. And I was really, really on the fence on it. And a really good player said, what if it's actually Doggy Biscuit? And they haven't played the deck. I don't think they are playing much wild at all. And I was like, you know what? I trust your decision because you are a better player than I. And I just switch a card for that. And it turns out that giving rush to, even if you board lock yourself, which can sometimes happen when you have all Huhurans and no Lions,
Right.
you trade, and suddenly your Huhuran can trade.
Yeah.
And you may even get a free board spade and just whoop, go from there again. And gives a rush to the meat wagon. So yeah, sometimes you
Rush
can
the meat
actually
wagon.
keep
Buff an egg. Like
They'll keep
buff an
biscuit.
egg so you can trade with the egg, which is sometimes relevant. Like it's really neat.
Never happened to me, but I guess you could.
I've done it. I've done it. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I've done it.
I don't know. But yeah, no, it was the latest card, and I was like, yep, that goes in, yep, most definitely.
It wouldn't doubt, like, again, it can be like cheap damage if you really need it to be. You don't always need it to be, but it can be. I think there's definitely two more things we got to ask you about. Well, three things because we got to talk about the weapons too. But like, I think one of the big debates that raged all the time was main deck Rhino versus Rhino in the ETC. I am fervently on Rhino in the team. Rhino on the ETC team. I hate breaking the combo and not getting either Princess or the Lion. But take me through what the thought process here as far as putting this in. And why you've settled on this, because I know you were kind of on the fence, or even like situationally, you could see it going either way.
Yes. So the main thing that made me switch the Rhino to the ATC was that on the final version that I made, which is what you currently have, I managed to gather enough cheap damage, not cheap as in unexpensive, cheap as
Yeah,
in
chip. Yep.
small, yeah, pew pew.
Pew pew.
The problem was that before that, the other iterations of the list didn't have much of that. So against Reno decks, which could deal with board after board after board, you kind of needed the Reno, so you could go face with a couple Huhurans, a couple Lions
Right.
in a while, so you could chip with that.
Right.
The problem was, again, breaking. So Rhino, not main deck, is better against Reno, which I've seen people talk about as well. A player that I faced many times was Triple Lift, who was playing Reno Warrior, and he much rather face the version that has ETC with a Rhino in it, because he knows he loses if Rhino is not in the ETC because of the chip damage.
Right.
So Rhino, Tundra is better main deck against Reno, worse against aggro. Against Giants, you want the Lion and you want the Kuhuran.
And I think that's probably where my experience is definitely on my stream, and again where I typically am playing. I'm seeing more aggro. I'm still seeing Miracle Rogue, and so I want the consistency of I really need the Lions. I need the Lions for the trades, and so getting a Tundra Rhino. Sometimes it solves the board, and sometimes it's the first card you get, and you absolutely break and you've died. And so and that was like that immediately turned me off to the experience. But again, I think there's also some clever ways where knowing Rhino is in deck, you can kind of do a little finagling with your play patterns where you can make sure you get more than one trigger, I guess is the way that you kind of play around that aspect, because it is more likely to get Lions and Princess than Rhino. But it just still felt bad to me. It still felt bad.
Right, but again, the thing that made me switch for about, I believe, 20 games as well, was that I was in a pocket meta that was LPG mage or some hero power mage with Reno things.
Yeah.
Reno Warrior, Shoulder Shaman. So I had to make the switch for about 20 games because
you're in that greed pocket, and it made sense for that greed pocket.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But against I totally understand being behind the Rhino on the ETC, which is currently the version that you have featured there, because now we have sort of ways of pushing more damage, and you don't actually need it. But in that super greedy pocket meta that I had to face, I decided
You
to
made the decision
main
to
deck
do
it for
it.
a couple of
Yeah,
games.
makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, there was even one great game where it's just like I had the Rhino in hand, and it felt like the opposite of Patches. I was like, "Ooh, this is good." It's so like I have it, and I can drop it whenever I want. And I don't have to tip my hand that I've got the ETC. Though I will say the amount of times we're doing turns where we're playing like princesses for free and lions for free. Like you don't float mana because you find things to do with it, but like you could easily take a turn and float 4, 5, 6 mana because you just could. Like I mean, like obviously we have a hero power. We're always spending on the hero power. We always find ways to do something with the mana, but once this deck starts rolling, the actual combo itself doesn't require any mana, which is part of why it's so stupid broken, right? It feels like we're playing duels almost. So ETC to go fetch Rhino doesn't feel like a tempo loss because you're still trading for free with Lion, or you're still making 5/6s with 6/5s with Princess. So like I don't know. I don't hate the ETC. I don't hate it there. Let's talk about another brave choice that you make, that you stand by, that you swear by. Let's talk about the double dirty rats.
Oh, that is amazing. Okay, so after making it Renathal, adding Bola Shot, which I saw in some versions, Bite was in the original version. I don't think I had the weapon, but we already had the idea that we needed something to deal with aggro, and we were good with the aggro things. We run into another problem, which is how do you deal with combo? And I've discovered Plague Spreader many times from carrying studies and dealing with many players, but sometimes you don't, and you need to be able to screw with the
Yeah, you
combo.
gotta at least try a
Yeah.
little bit.
And another fascinating thing is that this deck always wants to trade. You always not only you want to have presence on board, you want to eliminate by trading, and the way that you manage to build a board is to um, take away their tempo. But you need to trade. What
Right.
happens when they don't play minions?
Right.
You force them to.
Here's a backboard. I need a backboard. It's an alley oop. The dirty rat's an alley oop. I love that. I love that that use of the card. Aside from just pure disruption, just like hey, I need to hit into something. Oh, here's the thing to hit into. Did Knuckles
Yeah, no,
Hunter ever
and-
do
and-
that? I can't remember. We would talk about. I would watch people who played Knuckles Hunter like look at things like Mag Therodon and crazy stuff like that for options. Dirty Rat is just so much cheaper and I think more effective.
No, and the reason they don't run Dirty Rat is because, as you previously mentioned, this deck plays their minions for free.
Right.
Knuckles Hunter does not.
Right.
So here, I suddenly see myself, and Knuckles Hunter didn't really wanted to trade to generate value. I wanted to trade to kill,
Right.
which is different.
Right.
And here, once we have set up our combo, we are just doing things for 0 mana. And instead of floating mana, as you said, you float 4 mana. Let's use 2 for hero power. Oh, would you look at that? The Rat is a 2 mana minion.
Yeah.
And you're suddenly, whoops, I drop this, and you suddenly take a Reno, take a Celiax, you take a boat. The fact that you can play Rat when you're ahead against aggro, or
Yeah.
against get road.
And still trade. And like you don't hate pulling a big thing either, because a big thing means you get more procs, honestly, off of Lion. So like it's not even it's like you have infinite removal. It doesn't you don't really care. You just as long as you have the board space, right? So
Oh no, the level of insanity is that you can play this card. You can play this Dirty Rat on 4 against Big Shaman, and you don't care about it
right.
as long as you had the combo.
Yeah.
Who would play a Dirty Rat against Big Shaman? Only this deck can handle that, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah, it is kind of dumb. Like I said, it feels very duelsy. Like when we're doing the thing, it feels very much like a dual style board setup where you're generating infinite. you're generating infinite resources for no mana, and it's just the game sort of devolves into a dumb. All right, I wanted to talk about the rats. Oh, so go ahead. What were you saying? What were you gonna say?
Oh, yeah, and the thing that makes it feel very dulcy, and not just a straight up combo like you would find just randomly generating on ladder. And I was looking at the Tempo Storm. They made an article about the most broken decks of all time. And all of those decks, once they kind of vomited what they wanted to do, you had to deal with that. And if you could, maybe they couldn't get ahead. The issue with this deck is that you do the thing, you float the board, you disrupt their things, and when they kill your stuff, you just get more back.
Yeah.
So you have a full hand, which didn't happen with many other broken decks.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were out of gas. Like, no, you're still going. In fact, Reno
very
Lone
hard to
Ranger
run
might
out of
be the
gas.
one like true answer to this deck, right? Like to a certain extent, just like the erasure of the board state, and then you have to start over again, and you get time walk to turn.
It is more about the time lock than anything else.
Yeah.
Truly.
Okay. Makes sense. Because again, you usually have stuff built up for free that you're not necessarily.
Yeah,
using
no,
anymore.
I'm probably going to mill. Like if you play Reno and I did the thing, and we are on turn 9 and I haven't killed you, I'm probably going to mill. I'm gonna play a 0 mana something on board, and I'm gonna be very sad because probably 8 of my 10 cards in hand are 0 mana beasts,
Right.
and I'm just not able to drop them because of the battle cry of Reno locking you for 1 minion.
Were you the one who added the true aim crescents? Is this your
Yes.
touch? All right. So let's talk about
Yes.
the weapons. Let's talk me through the weapons.
So the first reason for the weapon was actually me looking at things that could kill the wagon or could kill the egg if I wanted to. I then realized that that card is kind of broken against any kind of freeze, and it's really good against aggro. It's a 1 mana 1/4.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one of the most iconic hunter cards, which so played for many years, was Candleshot.
Sure.
And it was a 1 mana 1/3.
Yeah.
So this is kind of powerful. So yeah, I was just looking for things that could give me cheap, could give me something. I wanted a second playdead, and I looked throughout the whole collection. And the main thing with the deck is you don't wanna have too many minions because you run Stitch Tracker. You
Right.
cannot run any other piece.
Yeah.
You
That
cannot
was
run
part of the
Any
refinement.
other mechs.
Yeah, the part of the refinement was like paring down the minions and bringing in more spells to make Stitch Tracker a little bit more consistent than what we were getting. And thinking about it now too, Stitch Tracker is a copy, right? So like this is almost like perfect for what this deck is trying to do sometimes. Like you can go find an egg and you still have 2 more eggs in deck for the meat wagon, which is kind of cool. But sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Oh no, and again, the thing is that I looked here for cards to add, so I had to do cards I cannot add first, which was any spell that is 1 mana is out because Trinket Tracker needs to be consistent on exactly those spells. I cannot add any other 1 mana spell. 0 mana
makes sense.
spells, I look at them, they kinda suck. Moving on. Look at 2 mana spells. And we have Barak on the deck. So that was also the reason I got the secrets. Because I wanted to tutor them. Either I had a version with Bunker or with the Mad Scientist. But drawing a secret out of Barak is horrible.
Yeah.
It's really bad. I couldn't add, so my 2 mana spells had to be fairly consistent. No other 3 mana spell, because I want Barak to always hit 9 lives.
Always
nothing
9
else.
lives, yep.
And again, I cannot add any other mechs. I cannot add any other beasts.
Right.
So I was in a weird spot, which was, do I just run Rexer at this point?
right. You're starting to look at 6s. You're like, Well, Tavish is good, but do we run Rexar for heal for 5 with a shitty hero power? And it's almost, I know you ultimately said no for very good reasons, but also like, it's generating more. There's a good chance the best beast you can make is diluting the 9 lives pool too sometimes.
Yeah, probably. So I started looking at weapons.
Right.
And suddenly I see this, which works perfectly, for what I want to do, which is trade. If my thing cannot attack, it's not expensive because I also looked at the other weapon that was worth looking for was the dredge weapon,
Okay, sure.
but it's kind of bad because you actually don't want your beasts,
Yeah.
so you are never using the discount.
Yeah. So
So it was
you're
just
just harpooning for the sake of harpooning, but you never want to draw the beasts.
Right, it was basically a war fairy axe
Yeah.
for no reason.
So I think the one question I have remaining, because I think you've actually done a pretty good job of comprehensively going through the list and your decisions for it. And when you look at it, like, it makes a lot of sense. Again, we do cute things with it. It's worth mentioning. Flair mentioned in chat, right? The bullish shots, the Grievous bites. We can do cute things, popping our own stuff. Grievous bite getting debuffed to 3 damage to a minion is actually super relevant for this deck specifically, right? In case we got to pop our own egg for whatever reason. Ideally, that.
Oh, and it deals with any boat, any cannon.
Yeah. Void touch attendant.
Yeah, it's excellent. And the thing is that what happens most of the time, the boat is next to a patches.
Yeah.
Or
something with 1 health.
HP.
Right.
So,
yeah,
it is, against aggro.
Cool.
Chef keys.
So I think the one thing that I think I still have an outstanding question about is 2 timeline accelerators. Because I know when I'm trying to list, I feel so low when the timeline accelerator draws the timeline accelerator. Or are you just kind of fine with that? And like trying to find a 40th card at this point is like.
Yeah, trying to find a 40 card was basically useless. I actually think that I played 1 game, or I actually canceled my cube midway. And I was like, you know what? Because I was running 1 copy of the dredge weapon and only 1 accelerator.
Right.
And it made no sense, basically.
Right.
Because at this point, adding any other minion is going to dilute the tracker.
Yep.
Yeah,
it can't even be a different minion because that's a different option off a Stitch tracker. That's a good point.
Right. Again, I cannot add any other 1 mana spells, 3 mana spells. The only other card that I was kind of looking at was Dire Frenzy, but it's basically impossible to play.
Yeah, I was noticing that you had that in your ETC for a hot minute. The Dire Frenzy, and just like, to shuffle stuff back, but like. It was super situational, right? Like, okay, great, we have more copies of our beast in our deck, but the odds of you being able to actually play it seemed kind of slim.
Right, not even. And the only other card that you could consider here is Stronghold Heart, I think it's called, the 8 mana tradable spell.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember the name. It plays the little music. The legendary spell, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We call it life. Sure. Yeah, we call it life.
Life. Okay.
We call it life. It's not, but it looks like the life emote. So.
Sure. So the thing that and I really find it funny when I showed the when I posted the deck and I tagged Neon. Neon is Hearthstone decks, by the way, for those that do not know. Sometimes he features the rank and how many games were played. For my submission, he did not put how many games I played.
Right.
And it was there on the tweet. So the thing that people need to understand is that I play a lot of Hearthstone. And when I say that, it's not, he plays a lot of Hearthstone. No. I play a lot of Hearthstone. This was my climb from Bros 10 to rank 1, and it took 260 games. in 4.5 days. That was about 7 hours of Hearthstone a day.
Yeah, you were
No one
you've
should
been
play that
grinding.
much
It's
Hearthstone.
4.5 days. It's the 5th of the month, so you've been going. You've been basically this month has been it. You're at the top of the chain. You're at the top of the heap. 5 days into the month. Have you been had to defend yet or not really?
I was thinking about playing tonight. I haven't had to defend it yet, but I'm looking at the. So what you need to do is look at rank 5 and lower and see if there are many changes there. And have been a couple changes. So I think that I'm going to just jam a bunch of games on rank 1 and set it so high that taking it away from me is going to take winning 11 games in a row.
What are
Have
you
fun.
gonna do? What are you gonna do other than play Wild Hearthstone? Literally anything
play
else?
standard.
Play
Yeah.
standard.
Get my rank back in standard. Yeah.
Awesome.
I got 11x on both formats last month. But yeah, the only other spot you can consider is the heart, and the reason that I mentioned how many games I played is that from the get-go, life was in my deck.
Right.
I have never played it
Never.
in 260 games.
Never.
So I was like, you know what? Out. I added the other tradables and I was like, yep, better tradables, cheaper, and they do more things.
So much better.
Out.
Yeah, the doggy biscuit feels like it has so much more utility than just like, okay, we have this
And-
gigantic bomb of stuff that like it might have charge, it might not have charge, it just might be a bunch of 5/2s. Like it's with no death rattle, so it's not like they reproduce themselves. Yeah, I could 100% see that. I could see
Right,
that.
and again, the thing is that because right now it's on the ETC, life was always kind of weird to play because you revive things, but you cannot play the Tundra with the life,
Right.
and neither gets discounted.
Right. You almost need to have like the Rhino dead, which you're usually only playing it if you have lethal. So like you're
Right.
setting up to like maybe gamble and get it back, but you probably won't. Yeah, I could see that.
And another thing to mention, and that is like again, which always happened when I was optimizing the list over and over again, is that all the tutoring that we have is specific tutoring. It doesn't say just draw something. And the only thing that says cannot draw anything is tracking.
Yeah.
And because I run 2 timeline accelerators, if they hit each other, it's fine. But tracking, discovering life, is kind of useless,
Yeah.
especially in the early game.
Yeah. It's like you wasted your tracking. You have to spend another mana to get rid of it. All right, my last question for you, and then we're gonna play some games with it. Have you been thinking about how much dust you are making people spend to craft this deck? Like I see so many people.
Yes.
In my chat being like, "Well, I mean, I would play it, but I don't have Princess. Well, I mean, I would play it, but I don't have the meat wagons." And people are going like the extra mile to craft the true aim crescents. They're crafting the the mystery eggs they dusted week 1 because they're like, well, these suck. They're crafting Princess Huhuran. Have you thought about like the amount, like the sheer war crime of the dust that you are causing the community to spend?
Yes, and one card you didn't mention is Feign Death, which is also another epic.
Right. A bunch of people probably don't have
And
Feign
9 lives, yes. And the original list runs only 9 lives. Yes, I think it came out around 8k,
Oh my God.
around 6k dust, 8k dust. I'm sorry.
Wait, was
The original deck already had
craft
Kukuran,
Feign
already
too?
had
No, they
Feign
don't.
Death, so you know.
Yeah, I think
It's not my fault.
the only free thing, at least Barak is free for now, right? Barak's in core.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man!
Sorry.
All right, let's play a few games. Hopefully, we win a few. Because I'd like for this to be one continuous shot.
Oh, it will.
Most people own Finley. Yeah, most people own Finley. I would think at this point.
Yeah, Finley, wasn't Finley given for on the
I
track?
couldn't remember if it was free.
Yeah, it was given on the track.
Okay. Yeah, but it was on the paid section.
The diamond one, yes.
The
other
diamond one.
I believe no.
The normal one wasn't. Oh.
No. So you could dust it. So there's people that could actually have dusted us.
I don't remember that. But that section was so goofy because like that section of history was so goofy because they were trying to figure out like, all right, well, how do we compensate people who end up getting the diamond card on like level 2, but they packed it and like they didn't quite know what to do about it.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly. So Fleur is saying that he had to craft it. So what was the free legendary from Voyage then?
Was it Savara? I think it was Savara.
No, that was just another diamond.
Okay, so it's
we
mage. What do I do? Panic?
You still full toss, yeah. No.
Full toss? Okay. What am I looking for? I'm looking for egg and I'm looking for meat wagon.
At this point, yeah, you don't actually really. So the list is so consistent and you don't really care anymore about having, I don't know, ETC for Flare.
Okay. I'll rip the studies now, or should I wait?
You don't float mana.
Okay.
What?
Talon is sort of desperate.
Talon can draw the egg.
I can also
but
draw
he can
bad
also draw
stuff.
Kukuran.
I think I'll just take Talon. I don't think we're ever playing this, but just in case. It's the least useless.
It's
Oh,
not
shit.
terrible.
Sorcerer's Gambit.
So we know next turn we're going to play the tracker. Would you rather hero power or play the weapon? I think I'd rather play the weapon in case they somehow play minion. I can play the tracker.
I would normally say play the weapon. I'm probably going to play the weapon.
Yeah, no, I was explaining the thought.
Yeah. I think it's Sorcerer. Here's my read though. It's Sorcerer's Gambit, and we just got a bunch of like spell only cards. I wonder if if they're like minionless Sorcerer's Gambit mage is the one thing that is like very situational to this situation where maybe I want the hero power more, but I don't really think it matters.
No time for games.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And the thing is that in the case they have minions or they somehow manage to get a minion, we now have the weapon and we are able to trade when. If we hadn't, we wouldn't.
Yeah. I'm actually
clearly saying the free legendary is failing. And
Phelan, yes.
I believe that, yeah, it is failing.
Yes, Phelan. Yeah.
No, Kani was the other one.
Phelan and Okani. There you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Only so much
Exactly. So Flare makes the point that I say. They could have the 4 mana summon 2/3 drops. So yeah.
Would you retracker or would you go trinket? Or Vera?
Good question. No, I don't think it's a Berberak. I think either one is okay. I think I would tracker because I know that we are against a quote-unquote slow deck.
Yeah.
So I'm not in a rush to do the thing.
Got you. So you would take the risk and take the 1 drop to cycle for 1 sooner if you felt like we were in greater danger.
Right. Yeah. Because if, for example, it was a real combo deck, I would go for tracker to see if
a
I
real
get
combo
the other
deck.
studies.
Yikes. Right.
Hey, I'm being honest. Sorry.
I broke your concentration. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I would go for carrying studies to see if I can get, I don't know, Albatross. I can get something.
Okay, so that looks like that was it's a frost spell, so that looks like it's probably ice block.
Actually,
Oop.
oh, egg.
Oh, well,
cool.
I just high rolled. Sorry.
No, that's fair and square. Again, here because it's super slow, you could justify playing the Talon because you don't really care if you draw the Huhuran.
Oh, okay.
What we are mostly looking for here is probably being able to time out a good rat if possible. And if you draw the egg, you draw the egg.
I think they forgot they didn't play a fire yet, and now they're like checking their spell list. They're like, wait, why didn't I complete?
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy, indeed. So you're not jamming the egg here?
Oh, I am 100%
Oh, okay,
jamming the egg.
Okay.
because if it dies, it gives me something that will trigger my 1/1 egg. So
Yeah.
I don't care if they transform it. When you play it from hand is way more safer than if you cheat it with wagon, because you know that you're going to get a 1/1,
There's only so much time.
and you're going to probably get something to help you follow up the 1/1.
Okay, this is fire, so we might actually get a nice little explosive runes here, which would be neat.
Yes, and now we actually play the top one for mind games,
Oh, got you.
showing that you top deck it like a, you know.
Okay, Flame Ward maybe?
Maybe,
Probably.
I don't know.
All right. We just pass here, right? We're good.
Yeah, you don't need to. You could jump the other egg. It's not really worth it.
Gotcha. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It's probably ooh, I really want a doggy biscuit, actually. If I can get a doggy biscuit, that's kind of nuts.
Play the sound though.
Oh, it didn't make the
it is
discount?
active.
Well, maybe they're running
No,
like
it did
location.
No, it did the discount because now they play a Zero Mana Asian Mysteries, but it usually makes a sound, which it didn't this time.
We've got options.
Stop. This is kinda not. We are not in a pickle. And I think we actually play ETC for Flare.
Victory is in my
Should I do that this turn though, or are we waiting?
Yeah, no, you do this turn. And whoops order lol. We're going to bite or egg, which whoops sets the ETC to
Oh, oopsies.
3 HP.
Oopsies.
But, yeah,
That's alright.
I said it in the wrong order too.
I won't swing in case it is Ice Barrier. I have a feeling it's like, Reno Spell Sorcerer's Gambit. We have not seen a duplicate yet, and
If it was Reno, the only Reno card they could run would be 9 mana Reno, which sounds.
it sounds really bad, doesn't it? But you know where I play. Oh wait, we can get our ETC back.
We most definitely can.
I think-
I don't think we care that much.
We totally do,
about
right?
it, though.
No, for the Rhino, maybe. Should I go for a mini
I
egg?
mean, let's see. So if you play the mini egg and then you play the Devouring Sworn,
Mhm.
I think we do, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do egg, and then you do Huhuran.
Who ran our lion? You think?
No, you don't want to pay mana.
Okay.
So because here what we want to do is try and get the Rusher.
So do this now or now?
Yeah. Actually, wait. How many? That's 5 attack. Yeah, you do it now.
Okay.
Now are we playing the egg again? Yep. I think we are.
And then I'm just gonna make a board.
Yeah. Yes, and you get ETC for right now because you have the mana. And actually, I try to save always a 0 mana thing.
Should I flare now?
No.
Okay.
Because we know that they have the other 0 mana secret in hand.
Okay.
I would actually swing up to test for Ice Barrier. So that if they draw the other one, they play it, you know, and they.
Okay.
You want them cycling, so they don't see coming when you play the flare. And the reason I always save 0 mana thing is that if they deal with this board, silencing anything and you don't get anything back, you cannot really combo now.
Right.
Because you have 8 mana and the cheapest combo you can do is egg and lion from hand, which is 9.
Alright, I'm assuming we're gonna get flame warded. So if I'm making that okay, you play no other secrets. Do we want a flame ward so that we get free shit?
Um, no, because I think we may have lethal because flare into bite our own thing, and then rhino
You cannot hide.
maybe lethal.
Okay. So
yeah.
we're gonna swing.
Yeah, you can swing.
Grievous bite.
Grievous bite. The lion next to the egg. We get 2 things, and now we play the rhino, and we. And here's the reason for swinging. You played the weapon and did nothing. Did you?
Yeah, the weapon did nothing. I would have given
we
them a little
could've
bit extra
tested
help
for-
though. Look at this. We do get an honor. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sweet. Sweet. I'm so happy that if
No,
for no other reason, we at least get
You
one
just
win on the
lost
video.
4 ranks.
What?
You just lost 4 ranks.
Of course I lost 4 ranks. People came in ahead of me. We'll do one more.
You just won.
I know. Well, listen. Look at this honestly like breaks some people's mental where they're just like, wait, I just won. I just lost ranks. You can't think of it that way. Like you have to pay attention to the MMR of your opponent as you're climbing up, and as you're climbing up, if their MMR is raising, you know that you're doing what you have to do. Like I barely ever look at. Can the mages go away? Can the mages just bugger off?
Victory for the Forsaken.
We don't want to play
I
mage
don't
with this
know.
deck.
It's actually fine now.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You keep the weapon.
Okay. And everything else is good?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So the reason you keep the weapon is because if they freeze, the weapon allows you to kill off your own minions. And usually when they freeze with the location. So you have things to
Right, you have things to pop into. Gotcha.
to kind of be cheeky. Yeah.
Ooh. It's not Exodia.
I don't. You say it yourself. At this MMR, I don't know.
I think it's the hero power mage. All right, trade the biscuit, or are we equipping the weapon?
Nah, we trade the biscuit. We just want them. First I want to see what they are, which intrigues me. But Renathal already.
Oh,
says
it's secret
slow.
mage. Because why not? Is it ever Finley?
I think. So if you Finley, you put ETC at the bottom, and
True.
we can have 1 flare. And if you draw Huhuran at the other lion, your egg only copies lions, so we never Finley.
Victory
I
is
think we
in
do
the
the
past.
weapon,
Okay.
and this is going to sound wacky, but you hit the scientist.
Push the attack.
We're hitting the scientist. Are we trying to proc something before they can proc it ourselves?
Yes.
Okay.
And again, if it's secret mage, you don't really care. You have plenty of cheap things to throw away. So you kill the scientist,
Push the attack.
you trade.
Trade.
Yeah. And we hear power because we don't want Ring to again.
Okay. Now, if 6/6s come down,
What
I will mute.
secrets does
I take no responsibility.
Your signature.
You decided to play this deck at this moment, not me.
Tom. What do I do, Tom? Save me, Tom. Are we just gonna jam
so-
the lion and pray that it sticks?
I've done that plenty of times. But first, actually, if it's something against spells, do we want a coin first?
Victory is
I
in
think
the
this is our
past.
only opportunity to kill this Orion, and we have to hope that it's like counterspell or something like that. If we get it wrong in this
Sure.
spirals, we're dead. I think it has to be this, and I think if it's like objection or something, unfortunately, I think we got to go next.
Maybe, I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, that
Which
was.
one was it? Objection.
I.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a.
I don't know.
nightmare.
You're asking me to deal with something I.
You never see. I know. So I'm gonna go next. It's okay. It's okay.
So again, some people did ask. You should maybe main deck flare.
Yeah.
No, I
but it's-
haven't faced many mages, and when I do, I have plenty of time to get my flare, and it also makes the tracker worse.
Yeah, it just made. Yeah, I could see that because it's not like okay, you play it like in another matchup and you're just cycling for one, but it's not quite quite with it. Hey, girly.
Right, and the thing you said, which was funny, is that you play games, you win, and you lose ranks, and I do the opposite, where I play games and I don't win any ranks. That's the other extreme of the ladder, where you play 3, 4, you win 4 games in a row, and your numbers stays the same. Which is wild because it means that someone played many games on.
Keep drinking tracker or Chuck.
Yeah. No, you keep it.
Okay.
You want the cycle. So the druid I would say is goes to the second counter next to other shaman. Because seeds is fairly annoying.
Yeah, seeds a bitch. I'm just gonna chuck this out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Tom's breaking up badly. I don't know if I can handle that. Say some words, Tom.
Hello, my name is Tom.
Is he still breaking up?
Actually, not.
Got anything good?
Am I breaking up? Do you want me to break up with you?
Uh-oh. Okay, got better again. Okay, that's okay. It might just be a
Perfect.
Discord thing. Are we tracking in true aim, you think?
First tracking, see what we get.
Tracking?
We are tracking into tracking.
Tracking and tracking?
Sure. Yep.
Meat wagon?
Meat wagon, the one and only, and you pick that. You want the
Will we beat the meat?
You want the meat.
Try maybe
You have
muting
9
Tom?
flags,
Got it.
you
Yeah, you're right,
have
Ogre. You're right.
Swarm.
Got anything good?
True aim, hero power, or am I trading biscuit?
I don't think you want to trade the biscuit. In the case we draw what we don't want. So weapon, hero power sounds excellent, and I would actually go face.
Yeah, because we got 4 charges. Makes sense.
Yeah, not only that, against the counters,
Mhm.
which was what I was mentioning earlier, the cheap damage is what you're looking for here.
And we're definitely just jamming this meat wagon on 4, right? Because we don't care if they break it. If they break it, great. We've got rat.
Yeah,
even if they kill
we
the,
have-
even if they kill
Yeah,
the, I'm just
the
gonna
egg,
say it.
you have everything you want.
You have everything I want. I have everything I want. I got rat to pull something out of their hand so I can trade into it. Oh hell yeah! Nah, Tulio, I'm gonna do viewer decks after this game probably. Because either we win and I get to use it for YouTube, hi YouTube, or I lose and I don't get to use it for YouTube, and that's perfectly fine. We get one good game with the deck. Again, there's a billions of people who are doing.
Okay, so now we rat.
Nice.
No excuse.
Pop.
Bad manners.
Pop. Egg.
Yeah. Now the problem is that if you go face with the thing, it's not going to trigger. So we have a 50-50 to draw play dead from that tracker. So play the tracker.
Wait, play this tracker?
Living drop all kinds of things.
You do not get to play that.
We didn't get it.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Studies?
Yep, just studies, yeah. All of this kind of
I feel like
stuff, I would
Shredder's
take
almost
the
dangerous because
yeah.
you do Shredder?
Yeah.
All right. Most trade biscuit.
Trade biscuit, yeah.
Bro, that was a long time.
So what do we do now?
Anything good?
I think you wanna maybe kill that. Do you wanna kill that? We wanna 3 or 4 space, yeah.
All right, I'll figure out.
Yeah, kill it. Okay, so the reason we're gonna kill it there is because they are exactly at the 7 mana break point, which is gloop into
Flip
what is the
into
name of the-
otters.
not others, the dragons. So the thing is that if they play the dragons now, well, now it doesn't matter. But had they played the dragons, they couldn't play Floop, But if you leave the thing there, they can trade and get 1 mana.
Gotcha.
If you deal enough damage.
All right, so I just do the silly,
We are-
right? We go get an egg.
Do we go get an egg? I think we do go get an egg. Yeah.
Get an egg. 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 Am I gonna hold back a 0 mana thing because of Reno?
No, because you are.
I gotta
you
be
have the
beat
other
though.
one in hand. Yeah. The only thing you're going to save the charge from the weapon.
Okay.
You're probably going to mill, but you don't really care.
Okay. Okay, not Reno.
And
That's
the other
good.
reason you don't hold is because you have Barak, and Barak always gives you 9 lives, so you know you're going to get your egg.
Cool. Do I jam Barak next turn? Depending, I guess it
Probably
gets
not.
depends on what we got. Oh, they're mill? Ew. Oh, I kind of want to.
Oh my
I
god.
kind of want to rat these motherfuckers.
Yeah, do it.
All right. Fuck you. Nice. Okay.
So, we do studies first. Did we get anything that kind of sticky? The ghoul, maybe?
I'll take the ghoul.
You can pick the. I have picked the lurker. It's like an egg, but it's like
yeah,
a cube. but
layered
worse.
threats, right? Layered threats. I think I want the ghoul.
Yeah, but the ghoul is also layered threats. Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
No, pick the ghoul. And you wanna play the Tavish? Yeah.
And we'll do spell hates and maybe damage. Yeah, I didn't get it. Emergency
maneuvers.
This sucks.
Sure, I don't know. Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right, go
And I
face.
think you wanna kill those minions maybe.
Okay.
But you only need one, so yeah. And the other thing is go face. No. The rush
Ah,
goes to the minions.
Tom. Go faster. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, sometimes it is very APM heavy.
I don't think it was very APM heavy. I think we just talked about the play for too long.
That too. But,
That too.
let me say it's APM heavy, so you can think that.
Yeah. Of course. Shit.
Oh my god, they are annoying.
Oh, rude. Okay.
The thing is that those 2 rats were from the deck, so the tracker doesn't know.
Okay. We get some eggs. All right, we're gonna be bullshotting our own shit, aren't we?
Oh my god. We are.
Pop. Pop. All right. Bop. 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 Bullet shot.
Bowler shot.
Play dead.
Do we hero power first?
I guess miss one. Lols. All right. Now am I doing play dead?
The question is.
Or do you wanna do the
if we
ghoul?
actually switch. Yeah, I think we switch and we start with the ghoul.
Play dead on the ghoul.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
What?
It hit itself.
I did not know it could hit itself.
Balls. Well, at least it's not Reno. That's kind of a good thing.
They probably run Yogg.
High spreading plate. Shut up, ogre. Alright, we got the other tree in Crescent at least. So we will mill
Means we
one.
can go face.
Nah, I kind of wanted the Grievous. Hero power?
Yeah,
Isha.
doesn't matter. So you can go face with the weapon and I keep the other one. Yeah, I would say Mir is the second hardest
Dude, that's so
matchup.
disappointing. That's so disappointing. You're telling people Mill's back. No, don't bring Mill back.
Meal dies to everything else on ladder.
It dies for everything else. No! Get rid of the gloop! Go away! Go away! Shoot, 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 shoot! Alright, we get one good game.
We may be able to win. I won this. I said they are hard, not impossible. Again, you have layer threats. Like
Yeah.
Throw and
They have to kill the egg. They're fucking up.
they are killing the.
They're
Pool
fucking
first?
up. It's great. Yeah, sure. Oops.
Did they wanted to do that on purpose to have more birds straight into?
I don't think they wanted to do that. I don't think that's ever the right play. I really want my ETC though, and I don't think I'm gonna get it.
I don't. At this point, I'm out.
I'm out. Okay, cool.
No.
Oh, what?
I meant
No,
myself.
we were-
I'm out. I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, you can.
I can-
If
okay.
we won, it was going to take at least another 25 minutes. So that's fair.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm not gonna spend 25 minutes on it. All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna cut this video short so that we don't see those last two matches because that was brutal. However, we got that great first one. So, Tom, thank you for coming on the stream and going through the deck building philosophy and your decisions behind the cards that are in the list, because I think it's not only interesting, but it makes a lot of sense. And honestly, it's a list that's still hotly debated, though. I think the debate's settled. I think I like your 40.
Thank you. I like it too. In any case, that was it. I'm gonna submit it as a viewer deck, so have fun.
Beautiful, beautiful. I won't delete it. All right, Tom. I'm gonna let you go. Any last words before I leave VC Ubu?
Not really. Behave. I'm still a mod in this channel.
Okay, sounds good. Bye, Tom. And he was never seen again. No, not that one. All right, let's see. Yesterday. Here, we'll turn the music back on. All right. Yesterday, I have to cook Dragon Druid still. Maybe I do that next stream. Yesterday, Tom gave me this. I think I'm going to just play his old list. I don't like this one. Okay. Will gave me this one that I didn't get to yesterday. Didn't I play this? Or maybe I didn't. Swap it to the first one of today. Okay. Sure. Frosty K. Oh god, I have to cook Secret Mage too one time. Fuck. All right. This is one Excel for life. I know. I saw it. It was terrible. Yep. 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 Frost. Yep. Yep. And Heaven's Doors pile. And we will do these first and get going from there. Heaven's Door never saw a Reno deck. That was XL that they didn't like, I'm pretty sure. All right, Tom submitted this, well, a worse version of this yesterday. We'll play this, one game of this, and then we'll get rolling. A pyramid head deck. Smile. Oh, God. All right, so cooks I have to do that I can't forget about. DN Druid, Secret Mage. Shit. All right, fine. Ogre, thanks for submitting a deck, man. I'll get to it. Woo! That was good. I think that's going to be a good video. Bro, where's our game? Where game? Who asked? Me. Where game? Their game.
Rexa versus Mal'Ganis.
All shall tremble.
I'm gonna keep the meat. I'm gonna keep the meat, chat. It's been 10 years when you queue into queue into an opponent, the client still freezes. Real and true.
I see you.
Real and true. You always know when it's happening. Unseal the vault, sing along, buddy. I don't think that has synergy. Wait, Flair, do you mean
All kinds of things.
Flair, do you mean defend the Dwarven district? Do you mean but unseal the vault is a different bruh. Unseal the vault is a different I don't think. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh man, that's dumb. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Got anything good?
Okay. I feel pretty good about this hand, honestly. We can coin the meat wagon pretty safely. If they kill it, we can 9 lives. But I value my time, no sure. Is there a Ziliax that's good in Odd Pally? I'm not sure, actually.
Got anything good?
All right, please kill the meat wagon. If not, we'll kill it ourselves. I think all the options are like the board flood, the board flood, and the cheap. Oh, look, they're doing the same thing we're doing in a later deck. Sure. I don't think they have enough threats though. Yeah, they're doing the same thing we're doing. They have to. You got to do a lot. Neat.
Got anything good?
All right, so we get 2 things. We get 9 lives, so we can get an egg back. We're chilling. We are chilling. God, it's still unnerving to see Meat Wagon run in anger. It's still unnerving. It still doesn't feel right. Sure. Yeah, we're okay with that. Oh, we can even... Oh, I see what Tom was talking about. We just don't lose tempo. We're just gonna not lose tempo. What if we don't lose tempo, chat? Thoughts? I'm okay with this. Soon I'll be queen. What if we had infinite stats, but literally true? 9 lives is going to bring back an egg, too. So it's not like we're eggless after this. Sure. That doesn't solve all your problems, though. You need to still destroy this. Do you have, like... Do you run Defile or something? I'll have to look at the list. You must run Defile. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's cast the company checks. So we lose a little bit of tempo. We lose a little bit of tempo next turn.
My time comes to an end.
Are you done? Okay. We lose a little bit of tempo next turn. I want to make it a little bit awkward for them to complete their quest.
Flesh fails. Try crystal.
I was hoping to hit that.
All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
I'm sorry, Flare. Are you backseating me? Am I missing something? Am I missing something about you backseating me? XD? XD? No? Oh, okay. I can't always tell. I just see XD and I think, this seems like a lot of sass. I think I'm actually going to go for the cycle. I'll go for the cycle. If they clear this, okay. Oh, got you. Cube for the culture? Yeah, okay. I understand. I was being obtuse, apparently. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 more things in hand, which is just enough to mill. Gotta love that. So here comes another fatigue spell. Okay, we lose, yep. Okay, we still have our mini egg, though. But they have another fatigue. So for 6... That went for 5. I think we fucking died. There was our Rhino. We needed that. I think we died. Well, I'm excited to play their deck. Because they always have it, right? Like, they have it in hand. So I'm going to take double damage. I just leave. Unless... That doesn't do anything. Unlucky. Alright, and I think it's our next deck. Yeah, here we go. We'll try their deck. It's kind of insane that Questline Warlock is playable given how much it was nerfed. Yeah. My max damage? What do you mean my max damage? Is this you, Will? Your max damage was 70? Yeah. I know this can actually do... With this deck, yeah, I know this deck can do some shit. It actually did very well recently in a listener challenge. I actually want to... I'll play it for sure. How far away are pre-rolls? 6 minutes off? It's fine. Also, I bet this deck murders Shaman. Weaponizing fatigue will always be good. I think I agree. This is 3. Okay. Sleep now.
Flesh fails. Try.
I think I want to do this and get a draw shadow spell. Sure.
I am the bump in the night.
This is luckily easy enough to kill. I'm a little sad that I used my Dark Bomb like an idiot. But with Poppy, with my boy Popgar, all is possible. And we can always get him back with the raise dead too. I mean, this is gonna be a good raise dead. We're gonna get Popgar and we're gonna get unless they devolve.
Bump in the night.
Sure. A little bit scarier. A little bit scarier. I really want to take out the head. I don't know if I have a good way to do it, though. I think I have to do this, but I don't love it because they can break and destroy their own shit. And it kind of mitigates what I'm doing. Though if I get to bump in here and Tammy, we're fine. Yeah, see, that's what I'm a little bit worried about. Sure. Okay, so we're going to hit 7. Sure. But if they did that, we have a little time. Oh, sorry guys, I left an ad. We have a little bit of time. Or do we not? Are we dead? You run 2 Rockbiter weapon and fucking Bloodlust? Are you serious? Fucking degenerates out here, chat. Oh my god, did you see that shit? Still alive, true. Okay. So we always do this. I need like I don't even have the way to do it. Well, actually.
Got a tune with your name.
Maybe. No shot, actually.
Job's done.
Because now we're dead, right? In fairness, Will. In fairness, I will play this deck again, I think. The odds that I play an opponent running both Bloodlust and a second Rockbiter weapon is fucking insane. Just got an ad of a Chips Ahoy cookie twerking on a glass of milk. Jover, unlucky. Also skill issue. Did you like it, though? I want to play this deck again. This deck seems decent. I think the one questionable thing I may have done was maybe the Dark Bomb was unnecessary. Maybe that was always a tap and not a Dark Bomb. All right, Agonies against the Warlock's probably bad. I don't think we keep the Grave Defiler. We want our Crystallizer. We want to go faster than them. God, I'm still tilted by that. Anybody else tilted by that? The fucking Bloodlust? Or just me? Am I just talking to the void?
I see you've brought guests.
That tilted the shit out of me. Because I would run one... I think you insta-run one Rockbiter weapon in Big Shaman. What the fuck did you cut? Okay, good game. That list was on Donkey? That's disgusting. That list is on... Oh. All right, we won a game. Cool. I think I'm gonna play that game. I think I'm gonna play that deck off stream a bunch. Will though. Frosty K. Let him shit. Yep. Let me shit. Construct Quarter. Hell yes.
Arthas versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Where'd you get this shit?
Endless torment.
I kind of want to keep the Horn of Winter with the Construct Quarter. I'm gonna do it. If we don't get a good, we're gonna start with the Undertaker. They're going to overestimate its importance.
I see you've brought guests.
I shit myself. Perfect. I'm actually gonna save the Undertaker. That's a better one drop in this scenario. This is the Big Shaman list? Oh, fuck. It looked so... Can you tell I've played too much of this deck? I've played too much of this deck. I've played way too much Frost DK. Frost DK is my favorite DK. It's also the worst DK, but it's my favorite DK.
The future is clear.
Yuck. They're going to start freezing my board. I'm back with my bi-monthly appearance. Oh, cool. You just missed one of the more broken decks in Wild. Unluckers. They nuked the last most broken one, though, so... Everything's chew, so a Holy Nova nukes this. Are they Holy Nova gamers? It also costs 3. Wouldn't shock me if they were. You fucker! I am an arms dealer. There we go. They didn't unnerf Denathrius? They did not, which was fucked up. I'm mad about it too. That's kind of fine. If the Gib... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's not good for you. Aw, man, we almost lived the dream, chat. Opponent's looking pretty dead here, not gonna lie. Opponent's looking pretty fucking dead. Like, they could Reno on curve. That'd be upsetting.
We're gonna be rich.
I speak words, apparently. What's the best deck in Wild right now? Obviously mine. Okay.
To battle!
Best deck in Wild right now is probably Garrote Rogue. I should start betting on the NBA playoffs. I don't think I can with partiality. Go Knicks. Okay, asshole. So you can play with that game. Whoa, that is cool. I mean, it's an old card. Don't find an answer. Oh, nice. They did yes, they did unnerve Construct Quarter, which was good shit. No. Nope. Fight over me. Fuck you. Fuck you. Don't fight over me. I need burst. Gift burst. Where burst? How it's old now? I know. It rotated. It's gone. Give burst. Where burst? The Saurian's probably decent there. You fucker! Stop it! Stop it! I don't think I have time to let the let the Undertaker get Burger. Let's just make Big Boy now. Any Mara Manipulator enjoyers, and they do nothing their turn? Smile. Okay, fine. No, fuck off with that. Fuck off with that. Miss me with the protocol. No. Miss me with the protocol. I don't want to know. Okay, we're going to hold this back. We're going to hope that we get a Lady Death Whisper, which is like a terrible feeling. It's a terrible feeling to hinge your hopes on Lady Death Whisper. It's a terrible fucking feeling.
I'm 7 moves ahead of you.
At least they only have one Amathul or Behemoth. That's real comforting. If they're smart, they do. Whoa. Okay. All right, bro. All right, calm the fuck down. Okay, cool. So they picked minion, and I can safely deal with this. I do lose my duder, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, Frost DK got nerfed multiple times, Flare. I think you're an idiot. It may be a Hearth angle. It might be a Hearth angle. I don't know about the Howling Blast, if I'm completely honest. I don't think I want the Howling Blasts. The Frost Strikes are okay. Those are also weak. Yeah, they should. Well, they should bring back Fridge. She was a 5/6, but you're close. I don't think I like the Howling Blasts. I think you would do more spell density. I think you would do more spell density if we were still running the elementals that we're pinging. Bruh. Alright, I think we lost. But we'll hang in there because we could burst them down. I think it's still Marrow Manipulator is my best top deck. Okay, that's fine. This is 8. Or sorry, that's 9.
There is a method to my madness.
Okay, we're always going over the top anyway. We're never hitting them with minions ever again. Oh yeah, no, it looks terrible. Fridge on a bridge, near a ridge, and so there's a cartridge there too, with an orange cleaning the garbage with a badge. Yeah. Fair. Okay, I think they're out of our burst range, so we can move. I think too many spells. I think more minions. What would I do? Well, Hearth isn't bad. But at the same time, sometimes you're saving up your hands with Frost. I don't think we play these. I think those have the bad. I guess the Frost Strikes are fine. Okay. Soon, TM. I think the Frost Strikes might have the bad, but I think you need them in certain cases. Like, I get why you're running the Howling Blasts. You want it for the rogues, but like I think we just use our hero power against the rogues. No Muncher since it's DK. There's a thought. Exactly. No Muncher since it's Death Knight. I think it's real dicey whether or not you actually want to do the Frost Strikes. Maybe something like this. All right, let's play Doors Pile. Yeah, Muncher since it's DK. And you can play Muncher. If I caught the Frost Strikes, would I add probably another... Probably 2 more minions. Now, do I want to go more like Thalnos Hearth? Or do I want to go more like...
Cower before Death's Keeper.
I think I'm going to keep the Serpent Bloom. I think I'm going to full keep this, actually. Does it need to be 3 Frost? Yeah, it's 3 Frost. Is the DK Titan good? Yeah, the DK Titan's a good card. That could go in there too. Maybe it's like take some maybe add a little bit more top end for gas. Maybe it is like DK Titan, something like that. Okay, Weblord is like our worst nightmare here, so I think I'm actually going to keep these in reserve and not attack with them.
Reporting for duty.
Or at least I'll hold one. Razor Scale does nothing to their deck. It actually only hurts my deck. I'm going to trade off actually one Snick, leave the other in Stealth so I can poison it if I see a Weblord. The DK Titan's actually probably one of the better cards. So yeah, maybe it's the DK Titan too. This is not ideal. Who gives a fuck about that? Sure. Trapdoor Spider's an ass card, by the way. At least you can't draw Rage just because it's on the bottom. Yeah, that's true. That's a little unfortunate. You're gonna bump? Sure. Lol. We could possibly grind them down with Tavish. Sure. Am I giving up on the dream and just dealing with what's ahead of me right now? I think I have to. I don't think I can hold out to the Dread Scale. There's no guarantee. I'm running a bunch of people, so it's like, Tavish could do some funny stuff. Crusader's Aura is a beating and bad. Sure. That's gonna get so big. Fuck. Okay. We want exactly explosive first. This is bad. This is real bad. Fuck. Abject disaster. Absolute disaster, chat. It's not gonna go well. Maybe it slows them down a little bit, but this is gonna get out of hand real quick. Hopefully he attacks with the Crab Rider first. That would be ideal. Never does. Fuck. All right, now you're dumb enough to play it. Play it immediately from hand. Princess mode? Okay, cool. I get to take the princess crown off. Sick.
Reporting for duty.
Nice. Princess mode back on.
Act now.
God, that thing's getting so big, though. I can't really do a lot against it. And I... What's my out? My out is die, I think. Yeah. My out's concede. What a fucking pile. What's stronger? Reno Hunter or a single Web Lord? What was that? Oh, this shit. Get out of here. I like this deck, but it's bad. Maybe I save it. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, Tulio gave me this. What are you doing? Oh, no. No, no, bruh. My brother in Christ. I can't wait. I think we bring back Pyramid Head Survivor, chat. I think we bring back Pyramid Head Survivor. Are you guys ready for some Pyramid Head Survivor? I'm ready for some Pyramid Head Survivor. To be fair, the crab pudding work, yeah. From the Warrior Discord, you can give me whatever you would like. All right. Will's paid for 2 decks, so I get to play that deck again. I would like to. Okay. Will, I'll play this. I actually had it loaded up and played it a bit today, but I'm going to make one change. I'm going to make one change. I'm not playing Silver Moon. I'm going to play Street Trickster. It's just a strict upgrade. I net decked this today. It was kind of bad. What's Pyramid Head Survivor? Do I want to know what it is? So the idea is you don't build anything super based. You just hop in. There's 33 decks. Beautiful. You just hop in and I assign you a deck, and then as the deck gets eliminated, you get eliminated. So you're stuck with whatever dog shit Pyramid Head made. It's beautiful. There's 33 decks? Oh, I can't wait. How many of those do you think he actually played? How many of those do you think he actually played? I'm thinking maybe 3. Where gifts? Will, where gifts? Where's Valera's gift? Why am I playing Mic Drop? Mic Drop sucks. This looks like a list that I used not all that long ago. Wait. Where are my tutors? Okay, 2 tutors. Yeah, okay, I have everything, yeah. I think I would take gift over mic drop in a minute. Draw is good. Gift can be draw. No Sonya. I don't think Sonya's good. This is always so awkward to get to finale, and to just have an arcane intellect is pretty weak in my mind. Like, you have no problems with draw, but I can gift. I want to try gift. I want to try KB. I haven't played any KB this expansion. I'm slacking. Here. I'd probably do one gift here and probably do a second gift someplace. It might be Zeph, but we'll keep the Zeph for now. KB is auto win versus Huhuran. Interesting. Maybe we play some Kingsbane. All right, we'll play with this for now. Dude, I'm playing wild, asshole. I'm actually literally playing the format right now. Okay, we're going to do Pyramid, and then Will, and then Will, and then Will. Every aggro deck beats Hunter. Yeah, it seems like it's a little tough into aggro. Like, once you push people off board, they're never coming back, but... aggro does seem to have a problem. I'm going to run an ad real quick. Well, Flay, that's why I kind of like the rats included in Tom's version, so that you can make them make a board. They think it needs to be nerfed because it's so polarized. The problem isn't that it doesn't lose to things. The problem is that it doesn't lose to enough things that people enjoy playing. That's the problem people have with it. This is a solid opener. Oh my god, am I really doing this? This doesn't seem right. I'm gonna do it. Fuck. I guess people, especially like look at the people who are complaining the most.
I see you've brought guests.
All right, we're listening to the same song over and over at this point. I know this deck. Yeah, I mean, the reason why you nerf the deck isn't because it's broken. I think that's missing the point a little bit. It's definitely not broken. I think it's just this deck is so strong. So strong. I know exactly what they're playing too. I'm gonna get frozen for $1 billion. Oh, Detonator Juggernaut. Oh my god, it's so bad. We're never getting there, chat. We're never getting there. They're gonna start freezing our shit forever. God damn it. We're cutting class. Oh, fuck.
Is what I provide.
Zero amount of Infinite Beast isn't okay. I think we agree. I think we can agree on that. So strong. I'm literally protecting my 3-4. It's pathetic. Dude, they're going to sleep me. Oh, they're going to start sleeping me, chat. If they keep a consistent nerfing philosophy, they won't nerf it. They won't nerf it right away. I think I disagree on the fact that it doesn't get nerfed. Okay. I think it absolutely gets nerfed at some point. It feels like a deck that they would nerf for feels reasons. You know, I probably should have hard mulliganed for applause, because this sucks. This deck sucks.
You can't stop
I'm
this.
gonna get hit in the face? No? Okay. Oh, I don't want to play this. I really don't want to play this matchup. They're just going to take me hostage. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. I'm wasting my time. Well, we get to play that later. We're so dead. I don't blame you. Thank you, Tulio. Thank you. I think we died. I think we died when we queued, but we definitely died. Like, they have their Mordresh in hand. They have their Varden in hand. They're coming up to the Sleets, and we're screwed. Yeah, just above 2. Yeah. I don't disagree. But it's the experience, I think. It's doing something that's really broken. I think is the problem, right?
Stormwind will tremble before Tamsin roam.
I like the fracking. I'm gonna keep it. Grave Defiler, I hardly. Yeah, I'm gonna jam the shit out of this deck off stream. Do I have it in gold? I don't have it in gold. What's not in gold yet? We might have to change that. Are we against aggro? No shot, right? No shot we're against aggro. 40 card aggro? That'd be dumb. God, that's actually a little bit. That punishes. For the love of God, yes. Can Wilds players stop ratting on 2? No, it's a tradition at this point. Dude, I ratted on 2 this stream, pretty sure. Ooh, they're going to rat again. Puggies.
Flash fails. Try Vista.
I think I actually want the race dead. Bye, Tammy. What if he pulled a Molten Giant? Yeah, they don't think about that, though.
The demon seed. Got a tune with your name on it.
I play Even Rock, and they rat me on 2. It's so insane. It's so insane. That does hurt, too.
The time has come.
A little bit.
Throne our former master.
Well, actually. This song sucks. Shut up. Oh my god.
Got a tune with your name on it.
Okay. Do I tap? I'm probably going to use these now, honestly. I think I'm going to turn off their Reno shit, because I think they're Reno insta. This. This is 3 and 4. 3 and 4.
Let's stash that
Baleful Banker? Blood. Blood is playing Baleful Banker. This is a better song than the previous song. Unironically, it's better than the previous song. That's the guy complaining about who it's true. It's true. This is who that is that audience. Yes. Agreed.
Try Vista.
Oh, okay. Alright, so they're very clearly Reno. It's not 100% clear what they're going to do. Okay, so you just want to beat me down? Sure. How likely are they to have... I really want to backfire. I'm going to backfire. I'll risk it. This could backfire. Lol.
Crystallize. Crystallize.
I'm going to do this now. Alright, we have a bunch of stuff in our... We have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to do this too.
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay. If they Theo and they get Tammy, they get Tammy. I don't know what I can do. Yep, that's fine.
Who stole all my cards? All of Stormwind shall share my pain.
Cool. I think I took kind of a risky line, but at the same time. Theo doesn't do shit now. They died. Or was that lethal? What was your fatigue damage? I think this is 3 and 4.
It's against me.
I don't think it was enough, but now it will be enough. 4. Oh, so it was 4 and 5. We didn't have it though. I don't think. Was lethal? Oh, because they had 2 and 3. So it was 5 plus the 5 plus 9. 13. Okay. You're right. You're right. Can you send me that fatigue list? Yeah, hold on. It's This is pretty sick. I want to optimize it. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, Druid is probably a decent matchup for this. Also, yes.
To answer for.
This isn't over between us, brother.
I wait on Beta Breath. The fatigue. The fatigue dema. Yes. No, it's all good. Okay. Yeah, I need more reps with it. That seems like a strong list, though. How is it into aggro? You need pop car into aggro? Okay. I could see that. Probably popping Defile is ideal, I'm sure. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that. Okay. Whoa. What's blood cooking? Yo. What's blood cooking? Hey. You think Quest is correct? I've seen questless lists, but the problem with questless lists is if you don't do the quest, you have to do like the fatigue minion. The problem, Ben, that I've had with lists in the past that have done that other stuff is if you're not going to do the quest, and it might be correct to cut the quest. If you're not going to do the quest, you need the weapons or you need the demon that gives you immune. Like, whoa. Like, it's not close about how important those minions are. So like those might be cuts, sure. But like you really need the other stuff then. I mean, we're just going to do this as best we can. Fine. All right, start dumping shit next turn. I think this is a mill druid of some kind, or no, it's this. Are they just playing the? Are they playing the standard deck? They're playing the hybrid. I have to kill it. I'm pretty sure. This is 2. This is 5. I need 2 more damage. Am I really doing this? Okay. I mean, when am I going to use it? So.
Face your fear.
Feels bad, man. Sure. I also understand curse because opponent's fatigue doesn't matter. It does. The curse helps ramp up the impending madness. So you can OTK with Tammy with that. It does. The encroaching madness is ramped up by the curse. All right. I keep seeing him chuck away damage, so I'm going to assume that you don't have more, friend. Dead? Am I gonna be part of a neon tweet? Edge. Look at that. This deck can't beat anything, unfortunately. It's a really cool pile of cards, but it doesn't beat shit. Unlucky. My mediocre deck isn't in there? Yeah, I'm getting to all the decks. I haven't gotten all the decks yet. KB, and then we got Tom, and then we got Ogre, and then we got Will, and then we got Ogre, and then Silver put in the deck, and Super Base put in a deck, and 5 minutes ago, Regnag Flow, thank you for the follow.
Versus Valera.
Shall we dance? Stay in the shadows.
I really want to keep Blade Flurry. Is that suicidal? Go get KB. Maybe it's Keep Passage too. Might have been Keep Passage too. It's been a minute since I played KB. I think we are going to buff up a dagger. Darn. Just here to chillax, bro. Sounds good. This is a chillax zone. Well, we have 2 Blade Flurries. That's fun. This is going to get worse. So we're going to do that first. And then we'll wait for them to overextend, and then we'll Blade Flurry. Okay, that tells us that it's just straight pirates and not Garrote, which I think is good for us. We're still okay. We have another Blade Flurry if they rebuild. And we feel like it's necessary. I don't know if it's quite there yet. We kind of pop off as soon as we find one of our instruments. Okay. This is still fine. The hip-hop harmonics, honestly, will give us plenty of attack. We've got Valera's Gift. We've got stuff that can give our Kingsbane attack when we finally do find it. Right now is about survival. Hopefully they build in here. What the fuck are you doing? Are these burn spells then? Those are burn spells. It's a little bit unnerving. Okay, felling? Sure. Neat. This is fine. Next turn, super weak. Fuck's that. Next turn, we pop off.
Blood and plunder.
Next turn, we heal up. Hopefully we get, like, cutting class or something. Cool.
Without a trace.
I will go one more turn, and then I will finish. Hello, everyone. Can I have this list, please? This was Will's third list. Here we go. I would cut the mic drop from Valera's Gift.
That's all for now.
Yeah, opponent agrees. I would cut the mic drop for Valera's Gift personally. I think Valera's Gift backstab is good. Backstab can be situationally good. Deadly Poison is excellent. Honestly, another copy of Deadly Poison, even if it costs 2 mana, is probably worth it alone in this deck. And the Fan of Knives can be very, very, very good, depending on the situation. But you guys saw the game plan there. It was just basically survive, clear off his shit, and then I had infinite damage and draw, and he couldn't do anything about it. I'm going to keep this card. This deck was a nightmare. I've already played this deck. This was cool. I'm going to keep that. What is this shit? Oh, that's Corp. I guess I should try to learn this. There's a million Reno Priests. Highlander Warrior. That was cool. What was this? Oh, this deck was cool too. I'm going to load up the decks that I'm missing. But I don't think I can in good conscience. Hold on. I don't think I can stream too much longer. I've got work tomorrow. All right. So what was really nice about tonight is we had this really strong crop of viewer decks. People really brought the stuff today. And that was really cool. All right. Tom gave me this. Oh my god, all right. So Tom wants to play his deck again. Okay, Tom paid for it, so that gets moved up in there. Ogre, an hour ago, Ogre gave me this. Ogre. Here we go. Yeah, Ogre sometimes plays this deck. All right, okay, unseal the vault, buddy. I gotta do a day where we just do cooks. They take a lot of time. Okay, Reno Lock? Oh, it's Overlock. Nah. Dude, I'll play Sargeras. I'm not playing Niru. I'm not playing Niru. I can't. I'll fucking play. You know what? I don't even need to play the Sargeras. I'll play the Nomi. I'll play the Nomi over the Niru. No shot I'm playing the Niru, though. How do you ever get Sargeras? How do you ever get Sargeras down over Niru? Flare, are you high? You drop Sargeras and then you eat everything on their fucking board and they die. The Niru blows. No, mana cost wise, Sargeras is fine in this deck. Sargeras is fine in this deck. Sargeras is an infinitely better card than Niru. There's no wheel. Yeah, there's no wheel. Because wheel's deleted. Wheel does no longer exist. All right, Silver gave me the big shaman list from hell. Oh my god, there's an Uzmat in this fucking deck? Of course there's a fucking Uzmat. All right, the missing cards are Bloodlust and Rockbiter, right? Of fucking course. Of fucking course, there's a fucking Uzmat. Dude high rolled the goddamn Neptulon. He could have picked out Uzmat 13 times. God fucking shit, big shaman. Oh my god. Okay. Super Based gave me this. Okay. And then we have a shitload of song requests. Oh, this is horrible. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, I'll play one more game. You guys sat through me building decks. I'll play Tom's rank 1 deck, and then I'll have those 5 decks for next stream. I never played Warcraft. I never played any Warcraft now. Quite welcome, quite welcome. We'll do one more ad break. And I'll rope the mulligan so people get back. It's a hard G, not a J sound? Yeah. It's Sargeras. I know. I'm nerdy enough to know that. And I forgot, and then I didn't care. I know it's Sargeras, yeah. It's also not Uzmat, but it's funny. Yeah, I don't really give a shit about that either. Dude, I misplay. I miss it. You're saying it wrong, and I will cut a bitch. Oh, that's true. It's true. All right. I'm sorry, Silver. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This time.
I guess they didn't like I was roping. Cool. We'll play one. We'll play one more. Sorry, opponent. My chat's in an ad. My chat's in an ad. I want them to see the game, so I roped. I'm sorry. I think I'm getting a better hand this game anyway.
Sylvanas!
Is roping turn 0 the nuts? It might be. I feel
Victory for the
like
Forsaken.
I feel like Paladin might be a problem. Alright. Just normal levels of bad? Oh good. Oh good. Good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear
We
that.
have turned our curse into
Okay.
our strength.
I need a way to kill a web lord.
Reporting for duty.
Carrion studies is phenomenal.
The moment is upon us.
It's either one of these, honestly. I think I'm gonna go with the True Aim Crescent. It beats Hooran Hunter for my massive sample size of 2. Wow, that's impressive. This is pretty funny, actually. It's gonna eat the egg discount? Well, no, it won't, actually. Wait.
Reporting for duty.
Push the attack.
Okay. But Schmoopy, just let cook. Let cook. It'll be okay, chat. It'll be okay. Sure. I think we win. I think we win.
Push the attack.
Living drop all kinds of things.
Okay. What a deck. What's really cool is the sheep did it. Honestly, skill issue from the opponent? Maybe. They're playing the bad list. They're playing the bad version of Eden Paladin, unfortunately for them. So, they kind of have something coming to them. Sure. Neat. Thanks. Oh. He drew patches. Oh, skill issue. My fault. Actually, it's not the worst thing.
Minion already attacked.
Okay. Alright, good luck. This is Value Town? This is Value Town. This is fine. I think the one thing we don't like... Okay, they can't beam us. Still dead.
The victory is yours.
Still dead. All right. That tells us everything we need to know. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Thank you, Tom, for coming on and talking a little bit about his rank 1 deck. Fresh off of getting rank 1 with Huhuran Hunter, that exact deck list. Love talking through the deck choices. I'm actually really excited to see how the video does because I'm going to whore it out on Twitter. So if you want to see that, if you missed that and you'd like to see that, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube page, which I am growing slowly but surely. It starts with just VODs and stuff, but I am going back and looking and looking to do more highlighted games and features here and there with a little bit of limited editing. And let's see where I can send you. Who are we gonna raid tonight? Who do you guys want to do? It's either pizza or I think Asmo, I think. I don't think anybody's doing wild. Any wild players? I don't see any wild players. I see some BGs. See some at Arena. Anyone have a preference? I'm looking to see if there's any wild. Jesus. Thanks to OTZ, there's Being Rachel. Sure. No name from THL? Cool. Let's go say hi to THL. Fellow THL people. All right. I should be back on Monday. I think I'm going to finish up the viewer decks Monday and the cooks. And then what we're going to do is we are going to do some Pyramid Head Survivor afterwards. So if you want to join the exclamation point Discord to join in that bundle of fun, we've got 33 decks to choose from apparently. So let's go check out a fellow THLer. Have a good night.